Today I'm going to review how to ride rollers. Now if you have trouble walking out to get the morning paper without spraining your ankle, maybe riding rollers isn't for you. If you're only one generation removed from living in a cave, perhaps riding rollers isn't for you either. If you're still with me, you're probably wondering why you're looking at an exercise bike. Well, you can do a lot of things wrong on an exercise bike and not fall over. The same can't be said of riding rollers. All too often I see riders at the gym bouncing all over the seat, wiggling their shoulders and bobbing their heads. On rollers, as well as on the road for that matter, all that extra movement translates down into the bike and hurts your balance and forward momentum. When riding rollers, you want quiet hips, soft elbows and shoulders, and a still head. Don't overdo it and ride like Frankenstein. Be still, not stiff. You don't want to create a lot of forward and back motion either. You'll pull the back wheel off the rollers. Your pedal stroke is also important when riding rollers. Don't be a stomper. If your pedal stroke is simply up and down, you're in for a bumpy ride. Watch what happens to the back wheel when I pedal with a stiff up and down motion. Gas on, gas off. Gas on, gas off. You don't want a dead spot in your pedal stroke. Think of it this way. You need just enough back pressure to help your upper foot over the top. This will result in a more efficient pedal stroke and a smoother ride. How to get started? Position your rollers next to a sturdy chair, counter, or table. You'll need something to steady yourself when you first get going and when you finish. Whatever you use, you don't want it to be too low, too far away, or too flimsy. A swivel chair is probably not a good idea. This chair is a little bit too low and/or too far away. Lawn chairs are not recommended. And children are, well, unpredictable. You can't really glide on rollers, so get clipped in first. With one hand on the handlebars and the other hand to steady yourself, start pedaling. Once you get up to speed, practice lifting the hand. Then set it back down. Let's watch again. We start pedaling, we lift the hand, set it back down. Feel your balance. Repeat as needed. When you feel comfortable, transfer your hand to the handlebars. Before moving forward with your workout, practice stopping. Steady yourself first, then stop pedaling. Let's watch again from a different angle. First, I set the bike in the middle of the rollers. The countertop is easily within arm's reach. I mount the bike and clip in. Then I start pedaling. Once I get up to speed, I transfer my hand to the handlebars. When I've completed my workout, I reach for the countertop first, and then I stop pedaling. One final note, avoid distractions. Don't be looking up and down and all around, or you'll quickly find yourself off the rollers and on the ground. Happy safe riding!